So literally right this moment, my fucking earpiece to my headphones went away. So hold on. Press the button. Hello. we're trying something. I also need to check something really quick, actually. Ancillary properties. Sure that music is not being recorded or anything and only on track 1. Okay, perfect, perfect. Hello, it's sleepy time hours. I just wanted to do something, because you know, why not? Get out of the way. Okay. I think I've used this soundtrack recently before, but you know, it works. I like upbeat music. But yeah, I had a nightmare. I slept for, how long did I sleep for? Hold on, let me look at my watch. 3 hours and 45 minutes. And then I had nightmares. So I just stayed up. Hiccup. Kill me. Compare back and forth. If I can remember to look over to compare. Got this. Okay. Oh, I see what this is. Average view duration, 10 minutes. That's not right, because I haven't been streaming for 10, well, I have been streaming for 10 minutes. But that doesn't seem right. No one's here. Actually, we shouldn't say no one's here. I didn't mean for YouTube things to come up. I meant to be on a different window, which is why I hate that screen. That's like, here's your view duration or whatever, and then 5 people will be watching, and then somehow the view duration is only like 5 minutes. It's just like, you're full of lies. Full of lies. It's still on the right. That. There we go. I've actually been live for 10 minutes? Weird, doesn't feel like it. Then again, I did spend some extra time putting on a cooling pack on my back. I had to make the eyes bigger because from here to here I made the eyes kind of bigger. Some of this can be like adjusted over. Like I think it shouldn't be, but it is. Can I... Come on. I didn't realize I didn't do this. Yeah, definitely this time. My back's cold. I've got the cold compress on. Anky eyes. Let's see if I can adapt this eye. They're more even. Like that. Like that. That works. Yeah, so like from 2 to 3 a.m. I can get people who are on the European crowd, but 4 a.m. for everybody. It's just like I've either gone to bed or I've gone to work. I don't have thing this time. Hello, I don't have thing this time. What does that mean? What does thing this time mean? Hello, Nina also can't sleep. Hello. Yeah. It happens. I slept a little bit, but I had nightmares. So I'm just like, I don't want to go back to bed. I know you're supposed to, like, go back to bed to fix the nightmares or whatever, but it doesn't really work, and it just makes me feel really bad. Last time I was like, no, I can't watch because I was to bed for once. I watched morning showing of Oppenheimer. Oh, I see. I streamed and have no energy, but in pain from work. Oh no. I love the nose crinkle. Like when someone's mad, the nose crinkle. I did it for Paul too. I love angry faces. I think they're neat. Wondering if I should have like... Yeah, I have two. Oh, well, for one, this one should be over. And then I think this is slanted and that one's not, but at the same time I kind of like it. Be safe and healthy, YouTube person. As a furry, puppy angry noises, crinkle noses is the best. Yeah. Hey, they're not streaming in the middle of the day. Yeah. For you, I guess it's probably in the middle of the day. For me, it's way too early in the morning. Question is, it's too far over eyeball wise. Who streams non-G-Gen hours? Why? Be one day when I have a better sleep schedule, but I had been, like I said, anxiety stuff recently has been keeping me from sleeping properly. Know those feels. Be sad as fuck. It is what it is. It's gonna be too thick, probably. That's not too bad. Hello. You told me what your name was, but I forgot. End. It was End. There we go. I got it. Saved. Recovered. You only stream odd hours? When I am a functional human being, I stream at about 10 a.m. When I am a non-functional human being, I stream at from like 2 to 5 a.m. If that at all. Nice save. Functional, non-functional. Functional in the aspect of society. My parents aren't home, so I have less incentive to function in society right now. That is right, I see. Yeah, must resist. Live in society. I had a TikTok, not a YouTube short earlier that was like, you know, I can't do those service jobs where they have to ask you to do stuff over and over again because I don't live in society. And then I was like, I live in society. I just don't participate in it as a meaningful member of society. Ow. Itch. Have you heard anything regarding VStream API access? Nothing more than besides, like, it's coming. Like, it'll be coming eventually. They are working on it. And then, like, Bakuman, has kind of reverse engineered it, which is why you have, like, the follower goal bar and things like that. Definitely things that already can kind of work, but not, like, officially. They do not allow any scraping, so I was wondering about their API, if you agree with their TOS. So scraping, I would assume, is what we were talking about earlier, about someone who is following 8,000 people. Is what I assume we're talking about, but we may be talking about other legitimate uses that I don't remember, like, what they would be. Scraping is where you have a bot access website to pull certain elements from, basically a really inefficient way. Yeah, like, I know what scraping is in general, but I'm trying to think of in resource to, like, in response to, like, what it would mean to use it. Because I do know to a degree, like, YouTube DLP works on VStream for downloading VODs currently. And they don't seem to have a problem with it. It's allowed in their, like, Discord for people to explain how to do it. So they do that. Which I did do that to get my VStream only ones. One day if I made a schedule to have someone that were only on VStream, but I don't have a schedule. Yeah, YouTube DLP, you just shove the link in like you would YouTube, and it will, grab a stream VOD. Because currently there's no way to download streams. Streamlink. I'm not sure what Streamlink is. Like, it is like the Streamlink's URL, like the functional Streamlink that, it allows. I know it seems weird to only get part of the hair, but then there is some perspective shifts, so in the end it matters. Pretty much only use clients for accessing any video stuff. So yeah, when you were using, I think it was you that were using the clients, like the VLC client or whatever, things like that. It did allow for. There didn't seem to be a problem to do that. Or at least to me, it didn't appear to be a problem. Like, I know eventually maybe they're not gonna love it because of. They will serve ads eventually, but. Currently, you know, it's not really an issue. That, and they know if they get as grubby as Twitch in terms of excess tools, which VTubers love their excess tools, that's not going to go over well with them. Watching you through Streamlink YouTube right now, actually. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Because I know someone... I don't think it was you, because I don't think you've been on VStream itself because it required Discord login, but someone was having problems, so they ended up getting the link to like the M8U whatever thing to watch through VLC Player. Which caused a lot less problems. Oh, sorry. When I grow up, I want to be a perspective shift. Look, the only reason Twitch got money, Grubby, is because all the gamers left or were fired. Quest get big scritch. Yeah. Like, there were definitely ways that they were monetizing that were actually pretty useful, but they weren't infinite growth useful because, like, C-suites tend to view advertisements as just free money. Like, if you can put advertisements on it, why wouldn't you? It's free money. I was like, that's not how that works. People get upset over ads. Ads are bad for the human psyche. That said, even then they were operating at a loss. Yeah, that is true. Like, I think VStream is trying to mitigate that with the invite system. And, limiting it to only VTubers. Some people are upset that it's limited only to VTubers, but, like, it means that they have a specific client pool. So they don't have to be like, everyone's just connected and we have 1 million people, because, like, live.space, I think, was inundated with way too many people. Especially when they have monetization options at launch, because everyone can stream. So having, like, either some type of barrier for entry is not the most evil thing in the world. Like, it makes sense. Like, if you can't support that many people, you should make a thing. But the monetization is a little bit different to me in terms of, like, you know, now we're here. We're already here. You can tell which ones are going to be the one to launder money or not, so make that a little bit easier for people. People liked ads back in the day, during the early bits, because yeah, you could watch bits for you can watch ads for bits, and my sister did it all the time. That, you know, they had no income, so they would just watch advertisements so they could get bits to give to their favorite streamers, and you could get a good amount by watching the ads. But then they took that away because they only wanted you to buy the ads. Buy the bits. I was like, that was actually a nice system of just like, hey, if you don't have money, you want to support your streamer? Like, go for it. Watch some advertisements, get some bits. So hopefully they invest, because I know that they are going to do advertisements. But I definitely hope that they come up with alternate means of monetization that is not just ads and subs, period. Like, I definitely feel like there's room for creativity. Ads are tired. People are fucking tired of ads. So, like, there's a fatigue. You need to find other ways to interact. And bits are one of them. But in general, like, having ways people contribute to it. Like, so you have, like, Twitch Turbo or whatever, or Amazon Prime, that you get, like, a free sub to a creator. But if it worked, like, on a gacha system, where a monthly sub would get you so many more, like, the star bits or whatever. I want to call them stars. I'm going to call them stars until they're not called stars. VStream version of bits, I'm going to call them stars until they're no longer stars. Because I want them to be called stars. But it could be, like, you know, subscribe for $5 a month and you get $10 worth of bits to give to streamers or something like that. Just no rollover or stuff like that. And then it would help people, or it's basically like getting it on a large discount, and it would help people, you know, feel like this platform is more valuable because, you know, they are making some money, or people feel more free with their gifts. That's because they're paying for the subscription. I guess something like that. Let's see. I feel like that so much couldn't get enough ads for people who wanted to watch them. Thank Bobby for the good idea surrounding bits. Sadly, he was let go, as I hinted at earlier. I mean, that starts to make sense. Starbits fits the Meteor Shower theme and the Apocalypse Corpse people all connected. I forgot what I was gonna say. Or what I even was saying. Yeah, like, kind of like how, in Genshin, there's like because the only gacha I really know is Genshin. But there's like the Blessings of the Welkin Moon, where you get so many Primogen. And, per day, as long as you log in every day, you get a set of free Primogen. And it works like actual Primogen. So you could have a more gamified system, which some people don't like gamified systems, but like, I get it. As long as the reward is not temporary, you're paying for entertainment with a gamified system instead of having a reward that can go offline completely, or you're not trying to own something. Maybe. It's somewhat related, but in general, having something like that, like the Welkin Moons, where, you know, for a month you pay however so for a month, and you get this many free bits to give out to, friends. I wonder if I should put that into subscriptions. I'm sure they must be thinking about these things, but, like, I can't assume that. Or, like, I shouldn't assume that. I guess. When I grew up, I wish my reward was temporary. Rewarded 3 seconds happiness. Can I have more? Yeah. Like, I feel like maybe I should put that into the feedback and suggestions. I just don't know the best way, because I'm just like, I'm sure you guys have already thought about this, but if you haven't, you know, people dislike gacha, but gacha works for good reason. And having discounts on how much money you can give streamers. The only difference is that for gacha systems, it's fake money. They can give you the amount of fake money they want. Easily. That's the thing. That's the biggest thing, is that gacha can just give you the free money by themselves. But if there was also other things you could do on the website that required bits that didn't technically create a cost to them specifically, that would be a system that goes hand in hand. I'm just now thinking about this right now. It's not like I've got some master plan and this is my big plan. I'm just now thinking about that. I'm like, you know, maybe not be a bad idea. Just to, like, I just really like the bit system in terms of, like, especially people who have, like, lower income, but definitely want to support streamers anyways, and they don't know who, or they don't know how much, or they can't. They definitely could only spend, like, $5, but when you spend $5, 2 point whatever % fee goes to the payment processing, and you're left with like cents left over. So having things in one bulk purchase instead to lower credit card fees, I think is a smart plan. It just does mean that they will have to upgrade their API, whatever API they state they currently have it as, to support integrations and things like that. But they can. I don't think it's anti-competitive to just copy what Twitch has done. They didn't invent bulk purchasing currency. That would be gacha games. So I don't think Twitch could do that. I believe Mixer had a bits type system as well. I keep forgetting what I was talking about. What is it I want to say? I want to say bit system, but different ways that you can invest and play in the site. Kind of like buying, if you could buy like cosmetic things, like badges and stuff. So not all of it would directly get paid out to the streamer for that. Things that would be served through the website that would not technically be just that. Probably with the stipulation that they would expire after so many months. Kind of like ClipPaint Studio has Clippy points. Yeah, ClipPaint Studio has Clippy points, and then after so many months the Clippy points expire. Like, your gold never expires because gold is directly what you have bought. You buy that amount, but the Clippy points that you get extra, which you can get extra rewards from, do expire over a certain amount of time. So you will have want to spent it on something else. And then they have certain things that are only rewardable through Clippy points. I wonder, yeah, I should probably write that down. Was trying to Streamlink it through VStream. They've made it difficult. I don't know exactly what Streamlink means. Oh, I guess I did have like Streamlink Twitch GUI, but somebody exposed the URL to watch it through VLC Player, but I don't know exactly how they did that. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that was part of the logic behind bits to say, hey, and welcome to stream. You're valuable and hope you have a good day. I like this face. I like this thing. I love angry faces or annoyed faces. They make me happy. I'm not happy that they're unhappy, but it's funnier looking. I never know what to do with Clippy points, but I found it, but they use HLS segments. But I get annoyed when they expire, leaning to make that work. Yeah. So the Clippy points, yeah, like they're definitely a system that they're supposed to expire because they want you to use the Clippy points. But the Clippy points are quote unquote free because you're not buying them. But there are some people that only sell things for those Clippy points that you would have to get as a gold membership. So yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be receptive if I'm just like, hey, by the way, if you're thinking about a bit system, why don't you think about these things? Yeah, that actually showed that was the wrong color anyways. Yay, the power of copy and paste. Pixel art, hello, Krilkazen. Mood, double mood. Most of the cool stuff is free anyways. Never saw something I really wanted to cost points. What I cost money, I spent money on, shoes. 3D models of shoes and feet that are like really, really articulate. And then some, facial features that are like have open mouth and changeable eyebrows and stuff, and more in-depth head rotation with like a more boyish looking look, a woman looking look, and there's a really manly looking one, but I haven't bought that yet. But I did get Clippy Gold specifically because I would like to buy that set. That set has actually helped me because they helped me do these ones to have a more like rounded face that works a little better. I think I'm gonna pull this back a little bit since we have this one that's so pronounced. So it's more very specialty, especially 3D models are the ones that I want. Detail 3D foot models. Alright. Yeah, no, there is a barefoot 3D default 3D model, and then there's also shoes. I was doing a lot more with porn art, but I was playing around with that, but then my brain died after my toe got broken. Alright, so this one's interesting. Hey, how would I put the hair ribbons? Okay, so a new layer. We're gonna kind of get the hair, but it may be messy. I really should put these on new layers, but you know, I work on like 2 to 3 layers because I'm a madman. Art time it is! Art time, Professor Cypress. I am streaming in the weird hours that is good for you. Because I've lost control of my life. I went away to get water. Welcome back! Most of the cool stuff's free anyways. Jeez, I'm gonna get you. Already got that. Oh no! I got back and realized I'm not alone. Oh no! There was someone in earlier. Oh. I quit my night shift job. I just woke up 4-hour nap. Oh, okay. That'll make things interesting. I mean, I hope your quitting the job was not a bad endeavor. And hopefully one you wanted. Realizing you lost control is the first step to regaining it. And if you want to regain it, that is. Sometimes it's nice to go with the flow. I do want control of my life. It's just I'm having a lot of anxiety issues, so most of my anxiety issues revolve around lack of control. So I'm trying. I'm trying. People would say, like, you just copy and pasted this pixel art or edited it. I'm just like, I mean, I guess I don't work in game dev, but, like, that's silly. The greatest part about pixel art is the fact that the modularability. I don't know how to say that. And that you can do crap like this. It's really illustrious for some. Happy to cheer you on regardless. Well, Cypress! From TikTok, yeah! I feel bad I haven't been posting on TikTok. I've been posting some YouTube shorts, but I haven't been posting as much on TikTok. Like, not for a super particular reason, just like I haven't. Oh god, no, I don't wanna. Yeah. Not like a particularly specific reason, I can't schedule posts with TikTok without probably, I think, having to pay for like some business account, which is not what I want to do. Bruh, me neither. Sorry, there's a thing. Sorry to hear that. Also got some degree anxiety cycle. Like, structure my day helps me a lot. Yeah, I've been trying to structure my day, but then, like, I was getting help from my parents, who then went on a trip after I had an anxiety attack on Friday. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go on our trip anyways. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks, bye. But I finally did get in to see my psychiatrist, who is definitely on a med cocktail at this point. You could just like email the VODs you download to your phone, one on TikTok, then put it on a weekly reminder. Yeah. I definitely, like, I know how to transfer them to my phone and stuff. I'm not awake usually. Like, I edit at like this time in the morning, and then I upload later. At least in YouTube, I upload at like 8 o'clock. But sometimes I used to upload TikToks at 2 a.m. Like, I might upload this TikTok that I have that's already on my phone. So I already had to put them on my phone now, because on YouTube Shorts, I'm trying to do a thing where to remix a short or a video, you have to do it through the app. So I make the video, and then I go through the video on YouTube Mobile, press remix around the same time, add in my clip, and then get rid of the original audio source to be the video audio source, and then they're connected. And the theory is that it will do better and also will garner views for the original video, which, you know, the first one I did that, it has 6K views, so like, it probably is a fluke, but it's worth something for me to try out. It just requires a little bit of extra effort, but it ends up on my phone anyway, so like, I might as well put it onto TikTok. need to hear and speak. So off meds, I get trapped in combos, lots of freak down, talk more loud than this a lot. So people like to take your time. Assuming that means I'm shy, proceed not to believe me. I have PTS related me unable to communicate, so it's hard to get me to stop. I have lots of communication problems that stem from... I don't want to say my parents were abusive. They were not abusive, but they did not put thought into the things they do, and were very keenly unaware that they were also very unhealthy people. They just thought that's how the world was, and that's how we were. And just like, no, that's not normal. It's not supposed to be like that. So I'm having to like unlearn a lot of habits that have been going on for like 30 years at the same time while living in the house under the thumb and the support of my parents, because I don't make any money from streaming or anything like that, or enough from commissions, which is a little difficult. And then my mom quit her job, so I thought I'd be okay, but I've definitely been having like anxiety attacks about it. But she doesn't seem worried. She in no way seems worried. I am though. Huzzah! I've done it. I'm now watching through VStream while commenting through YouTube. I don't know how that works. Interesting. That's interesting because I do need the YouTube watch hours, but then I also need VStream followers to get to 100 so I can invite my friends to stream. Because that would be super nice. So it's weird. Yeah, I think some similar position. I get that feel exactly. My mom actually refuses to understand that I have communication anxiety. One time she gave me a panic attack over asking me if she wanted a bowl or a plate. Oh god. My mom like tries but then doesn't try a lot. Like, and she'll forget. She'll just forget that she was supposed to do something. And then forget, you know, that I have mental issues. She's like, why can't you just go out to the store and get it? And just like, we've talked about this. I have severe issues with just going out and getting in a car. We've talked about this ad nauseum over and over again. It's because at one point in time in my life, I was okay with this. But then my brain deteriorated. So it became a weird cycle. Like, it's one of those things where like no particular person is to blame, though I think my sister thinks they are to blame. It's just an unfortunate situation all around. I don't think anyone's happy in this agreement, but everyone's like comfortable enough to just ignore it for a while, but obviously learning from therapy that ignoring it is not the solution. That's one thing. Learning that ignoring things, not the solution. There's a fly that is plaguing me currently. Well, it got worse to the point of bad things while we're talking, telling me not lie myself or asking if she wanted a bowl or a plate. They might be. But the point, regardless, not the point. Yeah, I won't let my mom forget the fine. She told someone to unalive themselves that they were having a panic attack. Yeah, that's insane. My mother would never do that, but like, she would definitely 100% never do that. She just lacks understanding of what mental illness is. Even when we try to explain to her what it is. Which is strange because she deals with my father all the time, who's definitely mentally ill. kind of one ear out of the other when it suits her type thing. So she passively causes problems. She does not actively cause problems, but she passively causes problems. So I can replace my player with VLC. I've given up on Streamlink for this. Oh, okay. Spoon theory? That someone doesn't have enough spoons? Like, I do not have enough spoons to deal with your shit today. Unless you mean a different spoons theory. But yeah, no, I know about the spoons in terms of just like, I just literally cannot deal right now. I don't have the spoons to deal with this. She's like, why can't you just do it? I'm like, I don't have the spoons. I'll work on that hair. First I want to get the face down. I always felt bipolar was like never knowing how many spoons you had really had. The bipolar part is like, if I was consistently one way, it would be a lot easier than just randomly sometimes being a different way. And also in her mind, like, I'm medicated, so obviously I should be more okay than I am. But that know how it work. I'm gonna be like this for the rest of my life. As much as I don't want that to be the case, it's gonna be like this the rest of my life. Other times, sometimes you had an endless supply, sometimes you have barely any. Medication isn't there to fix, it's to assist. Yeah, it's to assist. To help me from going absolutely crazy most of the time. But yeah, it's never gonna fix me. It's just gonna... It helps. It helps a lot. Definitely helps a lot. So I was talking about this earlier, that I was like, you know, sometimes I think, you know, I'm not mentally ill. It's definitely just, you know, me being dramatic. And then I remember the part where I take like 8 medications at this point daily, and she's like, you know, maybe I am a little bit mentally ill. Just a little bit, just a little bit. If a trained professional has diagnosed and said, hey, you need to be on antipsychotics and mood stablers and 10,000 other different things. Like, yeah, maybe one has a point. I have a phobia of medication. Take 7 pills a day and growing. Big cutie spotted. I remember how I'm not like being meds and how it's hard. I'm okay with being meds. It's just like planning on having these be animated sprites or static. I figured that might be adding the extra cover stuff for animation stuff. I am unsure because these are a birthday gift. I don't know. They're definitely not going to be animated as in, like, bouncy idols, but I don't know if he's interested in having them, like, be PNG tubing, open mouth, open eye, closed eyes type thing. I might just keep them as portraits for whenever he would need them. If he wants to use them, he doesn't have to use them. They are a gift. After all, and he didn't express interest in like, I want these for so-and-so or anything like that. He was just like, oh, neat. Because I hadn't given him a gift. I love Uniracers. We said this last time. Still love Uniracers. See if I can get this to be. How do I get this to be sad? Well, for one, we... There we go. What do you use for drawing? I use Pixel Edit. I have it like Pixel like that. Pixel Edit. I remember how I'm not like big on I don't want a GIF. I want a PNG. Huh? I do not get the joke. Meant hardware. So I have a computer that's definitely for, if you mean hardware, like, let's say computer hardware, a mouse. I'm using a mouse right now. I have this little thing on screen for, like, it's a tablet, but that's just for everyone to keep track better of, where my cursor is, since it's on a 1440p monitor. But I am using a mouse. I do have a drawing tablet. That is something. That is something. Wow, you haven't been there for my my gamepad streams where I draw using gamepads. It's actually very comfortable. It's just slower. It is actually pretty comfortable. It just definitely is slower, of course. I use Joy2Key to map out something for to work with that. I have a little X-Pen thing on my desk, but wow, is it small. Yeah, I have a, I do have a Nintendo's Pro, but it's not a screen tablet, so I ended up getting my sister's old Huion tablet. It works pretty well, and it's also just nice as a third monitor. I don't tend to have anything dedicated to living on there, but it's nice to have another monitor to kind of shuffle things around with. Oh, it doesn't have eyebrows. This is why this feels funny. Let's see. You said this is a gift for a friend. Yeah. Konami Code Drawing Hype. I want to have myself one of those non-monitor ones. The tablets have gotten a lot less expensive, which is good because they used to be really fucking expensive. Like, Wacom is still, like, super overpriced. It's really good, and it will last for a long time, but, like, you can definitely get a cheaper tablet long enough to get enough commissions to buy a nicer tablet. And even then, the tablet qualities are getting better. For Huion and stuff. Because in my Intuos Pro that I bought, like, college, so about, like, 10 years ago or so now. I'm just gonna do tiers. Yeah, I'll do the tiers. Yeah, I definitely use the Huion tablet to draw these things, and then use Pixelover, the program Pixelover, to convert, like, the outlines. You can convert full color stuff, but it ends up not being exactly what I want. So I just use the, use it for outlines, and then work from there. It's just Wacom was kind of meh when you ignore the HT brand sometimes. And the type of needs many buttons in theirs, and I absorbed use shortcuts of the Wahoo. I remember some of my artist friends commenting back when I wasn't into art going, wow, you use this more than I do, and I've been drawing for years. Yeah, I don't use the buttons as much. What I did use is that my school had the, Cintiqs, like the huge, big motherfucking Cintiqs, that they both had scroll wheels on the back. So, like, you would click up and down for size or whatever, but they had a tactile scroll wheel on the back. So when you're holding the side of the tablet, because it's huge enough that you hold one side of the tablet anyways, because it's upright. It's actually upright, and then you have your buttons resting, you have your hand resting on the buttons, and then you just kind of scroll up and down for either zoom, or you could hold one and then make that brush size as well. And then there's also another one on the other side as well, if I remember correctly. How much of a draw I was given it. Be nice if you could merge the chats, but that would probably require scraping YouTube, which breaks 2S. So YouTube does have an API, it's just slow. So if VStream makes an API, I will invest the time into doing a YouTube API. That will, at least visually, will allow me to display both chats. So you'll stop having the weird horizontalness of VStream. Even though I've kind of grown accustomed to it, it's kind of cute. But you could stop having that and have it all connected to one. Because it's not entirely impossible for me to uncode my own multi-chat. I will miss it, yeah. Maybe depending on the type of video, I could do that. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed as making my own chat client. It's just if VStream had its own open API, and if YouTube's API is not the worst to deal with. Because you can deal with it, it's just there's a lag, but there's a lag anyways for streamerbot stuff in the first place. So, like, fuck it, might as well just deal with that. And then just be able to show things at my leisure. That's one thing that's holding YouTube back, is like its API implementation for third-party support and having lots of fun different stuff you can do with it compared to like Twitch and things like that. It could work a lot better in that front. I was looking through an open source version of streaming platform clients so that people could use that while watching through YouTube or VStream without signing in. Closest I saw was Matrix. Though even if there was one, you would need to manage user accounts and stuff, and that would be troublesome. Yeah, so like PeerTube and stuff, you can connect to your Fediverse accounts, but the chat client doesn't come in by default. The chat client isn't default, and it's officially supported third party, but not default. So it makes things a little difficult. It's not there yet, and I don't like Owncast systems for moderation. Like the amount of individual work I would need to set up Owncast makes me feel like I would need to set up my own fucking site in general, which is a pain in the ass. Not to mention bandwidth and whatnot. So there's not like the best streaming alternative, viable alternatives at the moment. I guess there's Owncast as well, but you know, yeah. Owncast is kind of nice if like you're not interacting with a chat. It's mostly like it's cute for people that are like, here's my chickens, here's a backyard version of my chicken, or something that just plays a bunch of video game music every hour. That's nice. But it's not fully functional as like a community building streaming platform. That's definitely not what it is yet. Which I'm sure I could put up and shut up and start making implementations myself, but it's hard. It's hard when I'm not big enough to like test how things would work anyways. So it makes that a little difficult on that front. I think he only has like an earring on one ear. Posh posh hair. Yeah, Yeah, so I definitely think streaming platforms should be next in things that are rivaled, which is why I'm really excited about VStream, even though there's a lot of issues with VStream at the moment. But definitely would be something I'm looking forward to looking at. I hope that it doesn't go a terrible route. Like, I would like very much, of course, open source streaming platforms. That would be important, but like, PeerTube's goal is not to be a streaming platform. PeerTube's goal is to be a YouTube competitor, to be a storage of YouTube videos. It's not actually meant for streaming. So understandably, it is lacking in that department. But it does have the strongest video platform. But honestly, I'm sure that message that says your IP address may be shared with others scares off a ton of people. Are trying to move to Fediverse platforms to avoid inclusive trackers and stuff. LBRV. I don't know what LBRV. Fediverse stuff is like, I kind of already knew about alternative things. I had looked at PeerTube and stuff just because I was really tired of corporate stuff. But in general, I had started learning more about like trackers, privacy, gag orders on certain content, things like that. Like, I don't like the trend that the internet is going on to. So this is why I feel like I should be investing into these things early. Investing time and effort into branching out my paths early, because when you stick with the biggest corporations, you get fucked over the hardest. And especially tech boom in general is starting to rot. So I think it is actually more imperative that I stop dealing with that bullshit. For me as a person, and as a brand, and as an artist, and various other reasons. You may know Odyssey. Odyssey's a front end for the LBRV network. I actually don't know what the LBRV network is at all, actually. I'm okay with saying that I'm very ignorant in that. I don't actually know a lot of everything. I'm still not a Linux user yet. The more I hear about it, the more I do want to try Linux, but I'm definitely not gonna like, Linux is now my daily driver. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen for a good long time. But I do want my next phone to be an Android phone that is flashed with, I think, Lineage OS? I don't know about Endeavor. To try and move away that, at least phone-wise, since I'm not like a huge user of my phone in the first place. So I'm trying things. I'm trying to be more conscious about my choices in tech. Start with either Ubuntu or Linux Mint. Mint looks super cute. I keep hearing other things. Pop OS looks super cute too, but Mint, I've heard, has a lot of stuff. Wait, I will miss it. I wish I was chat. Wait, sorry. I missed something. Remember some of my artists were coming back. Scroll to the top of tactile spin. Yeah, I will miss it. I wish I was chat. I don't know what that means. Like, if I can, one thing I want with VStream is for them to make noises when a chat message goes through, because I need that. I need to hear the message, the notification of when a chat message goes through, because I can't fucking, like, I can't hear. I realize I've done this to where so my stream clips will not have audio, but if I go back earlier, it's not gonna get it, but I don't have a beefy enough PC to record everything at the same time, which I wish I did, but I don't. So I definitely do have those. I don't think I want glasses on this one, but I'll look. I thought of that for the sake. Oh, I got rid of the happy face. Oh no. Get rid of the happy face. Okay, I remember exactly what it was though. Which is that. But just happy face. Let's see. I'm looking open source phone too. Linux makes it a lot like Windows, and Ubuntu has the highest compatibility I've seen. Pop! OS is neat too, but I've had issues with it. I've heard there's been massive improvements coming though. Gotta go now. Thanks for streaming. Bye bye, Gold Star. Also, the character's turning out great. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad. Hope he likes it. I want goofy smiles. I don't like very basic smiles. I want misshapen smiles. I also want touchdown with Lily Mix out of 3. Yeah, I did have a or I do have a laptop that I was going. I tried installing Linux Mint on, but it is a 10-year-old laptop that was already budget when I got it, so it just wasn't. It wasn't having it, which was kind of totally understandable. Make sure that if you ever do Linux, you choose very popular unless you're down to keep the finger on the project pulse all the time. Yeah, I figured it out. Figure that it's probably best to keep with a a more popular one. Cause I'm already not good at like Lemmy updates for my Lemmy server. I'm like, everything's working fine. Oh, probably something I should fix. Babies first. What? There we go. There we go. What did I do that for? There he is! There's the boy! You watch the Lemmy instance? Yes, I do. Crystals.rest. It shows up on my thing up there. Can I send links in my own? I still need to fucking fix I had a custom layout, but then they changed a lot of the way the layout works. So it was broken, and I need to fix it to make it non-ugly, because the normal layout is ugly. But I haven't gotten around to it. If it does not work for I/O reasons, try a different USB port. Oh, okay. Right, okay. Since it's facing down, it should have more of a... more of the head showing. There we go. Alright. 57 users, not bad. Yeah, it grew more than I was surprised. Like, the local is not super active, but I'm sure there's people, like, using the actual site itself. Do you pay for a server run on your house? I do pay for a server. I play for, like, a Linode server that's, like, 7, 8, 9, like less than $10 a month. So currently that size is fine. If there's a huge amount of other people, I would have to change the size, but Linode wise is fine. The only problem with Linode is that it doesn't let you send emails unless you get specific permission, of which I would need to do that and to be so. Don't forget your password because you can't reset it. But besides that, it's nice. It's just a little alternative existence thing. It's focused on pixel art, VTuber, YouTube, stuff like that. There's more things that I could post in, but it's been a little bit on the down low as I've been having to focus on other things, but yeah, I made a couple during the Lemmy boom. Pretty much a few days after the Lemmy boom, I made my own Lemmy with the help of some other people. So it's already been through some update changes and things like that, but yeah. Yeah. My brain's going. It's 5:55 a.m. It's time for me to do what I shouldn't do, is spend McDonald's breakfast on my parents' money because I want it. I want it, so I will have it. I shouldn't do that. I probably should spend more of my own money, but I'm a little afraid of my money, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's about it. I was having a great chat, but I have finished what I'm doing, and I would like to go off and do other things at the moment. But I'm glad everybody had a great little chat. Fetty 2022 means you jumped on the Fediverse train in 2022. Fetty 22 means that you are opting into a global search engine. God, what's it called? I forgot what the name of, like, Fetty Finder. It's called like Fetty Finder or something. No, Fetty Finder is the Twitter thing. Either way, it just means that my profile is archived and searchable, or I have allowed for my profile to be archived and searchable to be listed under those tags for people to find me. So greater discoverability reach that way. Let me look at VStream and see who we can meteor shower. There's probably nobody on. Yep, there is literally only one other person on. And if you're not on VStream, then so there's this weird thing that when you copy it like that, it doesn't work. There's a weirdness. I'm Starlift Pops. I'm Starlift. Oh, they're sleeping. I don't really want to raid them if they're sleeping and no one else is on VStream, so we're just gonna end it. Yeah, the only live stream on VStream is somebody who's just like sleeping on stream on a black void, so I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna end the stream. So I will see you guys later. I hope you guys come around again. Goodbye.